Good morning, children. Today we'll discuss 10th class New English textbook, first lesson, poem. Dust of snow. Dust of snow. This poem was written by Robert Frost. Robert Frost. Children, this poem is divided into two stanzas. This poem was divided into two stanzas. Let me explain. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. See the children, hard words. The way a crow, you know the crow, shook down. Shook means past tense verb of shake. Shake means make movements. Shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. The dust of snow refers to the snowflakes. You know snow? Snowflakes and particulate matter of snow from a hemlock tree. Hemlock means a poisonous plant with small white flowers. A poisonous plant. Hemlock means it indicates some bad. Has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. Rued means held in regret. Held in regret. Children, see, if you observe the first stanza, it is set in winter. The dust of snow means we understand that it is set in winter and a season that symbolizes despair, hopelessness, and sadness. This poem set in winter, a season that symbolizes despair, hopelessness, and sadness. The poet was in a bleak mood, that means sad mood. He was sitting under the tree, lost in thoughts that were void of hope and optimism. Children, he was sitting under the tree, lost in thoughts that were void of hope and optimism. Completely void of hope and optimism. The poet uses the symbolism of a crow and a hemlock. See here, the poet uses the symbolism of a crow and a hemlock, a poisonous plant. Hemlock means poisonous plant. Both of which are suggestive of death and pessimism. Both means here, crow and hemlock tree. Both of which are suggestive of death and pessimism. In the first stanza, as the poet was sitting under the hemlock tree, a crow sitting on branch of the same tree. A crow sitting on a branch of the same tree shook down the dust on him. Shook down the dust on him. The poet was feeling down and gloomy when the incident took place. When the incident took place, he was feeling down and gloomy. He had already ruined a part of his day in thoughts. He had already ruined. Ruined means blamed. A part of his day in thoughts. Okay, children? Now coming to the second stanza. In the second stanza, we notice a change in mood or attitude of the poet. The moment the dust of snow fell on him, the poet was back into senses. Children, the moment the dust of snow fell on him, the poet was back into senses and realized the world around him. He realized the world around him. Children, he admitted that the snow had given his heart a change of mood. The poet could understand that the snow had given his heart a change of mood. The poet also claimed that the incident had saved a part of the day he had regrettably ruined with negative thoughts. Children, crow is the symbol of death and tragedy. Crow is symbol of death and tragedy, as is a hemlock. But as far as the poet is concerned, it was his savior. As the snow, it had shaken down, caused a sensation that brought him back to life. Children, crow is the symbol of death and tragedy, as is a hemlock. That means hemlock also. But as for the poet is concerned, it was his savior. That means saved from his tragedy mood. See here, in a way, it rekindled hope. Kindled means lighted. It rekindled hope on life and made the poet realize the need to survive. This shows that the things usually considered negative, that means crow, hemlock, the things usually considered negative need not necessarily mean negativity. Always don't think that they are symbols for negative. Everything on earth is a part of nature. And nature always has a curative effect on humans. See, the poet is seen dejected and earlier, but his mood has changed to an optimistic and a happy mood as he feels revitalized. Revitalized means energized by the sudden shower of snow from above. He hopes to finish the remaining part of the day on a positive note. Understand, children? Children, this is the brief description. Now, children, we'll see some bits. See here, children. Bits. The dust of snow. See, after reading the poem, some questions are there. Who is the poet of the dust of snow? Children, who is the poet of the dust of snow? Obviously, Robert Frost. What does the crow indicate? See, auspicious and good woman, not doom, and the emblem of death and fear. See, wealth and prosperity. So, A and C are not correct. B is the correct answer. What season of the year was it? Winter. Some additional questions. How was the poet when he sat under a hemlock tree? Children, sad and bitter. What was the hemlock related to? Poison and toxicity. What did the poet use as a positive impulse that brings positive thought in his mind? What did the poet use? Dust of snow. Okay, children, we'll meet with another video. Until then, bye-bye.